Emmeline had asked me the other day, were you cool in middle school? And I was like, oh no.
Oh, guys, this is going to be a gift.
What? Was I cool in middle school?
First of all, nobody is fucking cool in
in
middle
retrospect, no, but I remember who the cool kids were. I could name them, or who I thought were the cool kids.
Exactly.
Then you go to your high school reunion and you're like, you were not cool. Maybe you were still in middle school. I don't know. Like,
the moral of the story is don't peak in middle school, guys. First of all, it's your birthday episode.
It is my birthday episode.
As she doesn't just wear this crown everywhere, you guys.
Welcome to our podcast. My last name is Devore. But I want to welcome, because I can already feel that we're going to vibe. If we don't do it, then we forget. And then I get mad at myself. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What are you doing? You're just like staring into my soul.
Well, because last time when we recorded, you were like, are you going to let me say it? So I'm giving you space to say it. Are we going to welcome everybody? And now I'm staring at you.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Yes. I was waiting for us to start saying the welcome, but you were just like, I was like, what? Are you mad? All right. Yes. We'll just welcome everyone.
Okay.
Welcome to Two Mystic Mamas. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? So it is my birthday episode. If you are a new listener, we do birthday episodes for each other every season. I don't think that will change. We like to celebrate our birth, and we like to look forward to the next trip around the sun. But my theme for like this episode in particular is I want to go back in time. I'm in a place now. This will be my 43rd year. It's my Polamalu year. I'm very excited. And I wanted to take a look back at the last 43 years at a high level, and we're going to jump around. We're not going to look at every fucking year, people. We don't have that kind of time. And there is a good portion of my youth, especially when I was in elementary school, I have very little memory. Very little memory. And I know it's because I have chosen to suppress it because it wasn't a great time for me. But I don't know why it wasn't a great. I do know why, but I don't know why, right? Like when I sit down to really think about it, I can come up with a few reasons as to why. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I want us to take a little trip down memory lane. And I'm glad that you brought up middle school because both of our daughters are currently in 7th grade. And I have a lot of memories from middle school. It was the first time I had gone from being in a parochial school into public school. And so I had gone not only from wearing a uniform and going to church like all of the time, but into a public school setting where you had a lot more diversity and a lot more shit coming together, right? And then you add on top of it hormones and puberty. I'm going to show you guys a picture, okay?
You guys, I am going to entitle this episode The Gift of Rachel because it's going to be magical.
So this is from 1995, people, okay? 1995. I am standing in front of a tree that is no longer on our property, but I loved this tree. It was a climbing tree. I have a lot of memories from this. And I should preface that I don't have a lot of memories from elementary school, but I have a lot of memories from being outside and being that age, but in my own environment. I have like very few memorable times from being
in school
at St. Andrews. Yes, with friends. Okay. I'm just going to pass this to you first before we share it.
I feel like
with
this
the
is one we
listeners.
might have to edit onto the
This is
video.
how cool Rachel was in 7th grade.
Oh, Rach.
Oh yeah. And I'm holding my cat. Her name was Rosie, but her full name was Rose Blossom Tiger Lily.
You look like Molly Ringwald.
Yeah,
yes. How?
What am I thinking of? Not the Rat Pack. What was the movie that she was in?
16 Candles.
16 Candles. But what was the one with all the high school kids?
Me, you guys.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, I remember distinctly.
You've tapped all of my knowledge.
This shirt I thought was the best shirt I had ever
You would
owned.
thrift that shirt today.
The stripes and then like the high waist mom jeans, stonewash.
Listen, the 90s. Yeah, the 90s are back.
Yeah.
Is it stonewash or acid wash?
I don't know. And then my blue rimmed glasses, my hair, gold hoops. What? Gold.
You look great.
Yeah. 7th grade. Look how cool I was in 7th grade.
You were way cooler than I was in 7th grade.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it.
And Rosie was a bitch. She was not a nice cat. And if you
She
look,
didn't want any parts.
no,
of
and
that
if
moment.
you look in her eyes in this picture,
look into her soul,
you can tell she's like, ugh. I mean,
okay. So if Molly has reincarnated and is in your life somewhere, can you pinpoint who Molly is now? Do you have a Molly in your life?
yeah, I had a Molly in my life at this age. Her real name was Mary Virginia, but she went by Molly, and she
Mary
was
Badge.
Bless it. Oh, Mary Badge. She would appreciate that. Yeah. So this is 7th grade. Now, I am wearing the crown, which we brought. This was a gift from my Nana, or the kid's great Nana, before she passed. And it's the birthday crown. Naturally, it has our last name on it, which is a tradition that we have had in my life for as long as I can remember, which more pictures to share that showcase this. And the reason I wanted to wear the crown during the episode is naturally, I find it to be symbolic of my past, but it's one of those traditions that still holds weight. Like I still think it's great because whoever's birthday was previous is the person that puts the birthday crown on.
There's so much energy in that. Just that act of like crowning the next birthday person. I love that so much.
So this is Rachel. I don't know what year this was. This must have been 1983. So here I am, 1983. This is baby Rachel.
Oh, baby Rachel.
Oh, baby Rachel.
You would also thrift this. Is that, you notice this like little flare?
That's a homemade outfit where
She might have a little bit of a spirit guide. Do you want me to show this one?
Yeah, we can share. Yeah, we can share all of these because one of the things that I had
She's so cute.
Done research on was the numerology behind my full birthday, including the year, but also just the birth and the month and the day. There's without a doubt why I'm on the path I'm on, who I am, the person I am. It's all cosmically predestined to be the way it's going to be, right? And naturally, you can take different paths. You can make choices. You can have ups and downs and trials and tribulations.
But your natural inclination.
Yes, like your path, what drives me, what fulfills my soul.
Right.
Having this human experience, it's all in the numbers.
Right.
It's all in the numbers. It's wild. All right. I should share with our listeners, my twin brothers were born on my 2nd birthday. So all these pictures you're going to see next are going to have Matthew and Justin in them.
They stole her birthday.
That's right. So my mom, she's a baddie. She had my 2nd birthday in the morning of October 24th. And in the afternoon, her water broke. And she delivered my brothers, and this is 1984, without an epidural. Both of them, twins, right before the stroke of midnight. So all 3 of us have the same birthday. And no, we are not triplets. I love when people are like, so you're triplets. And I'm like, no, I'm 2 years older than they are.
Rach, they may also think the moon is a planet if they think
Listen, we all struggle with our things. Ooh, fun fact.
Ooh,
Well, wait for it. You'll have to wait for it. Because I want to get all the pictures out in the beginning so we can not have to focus on these. All right. So my grandfather, his birthday was October 2nd. That's the one on the bottom. And then you can flip it over and see us, Matthew and Justin and I, celebrating having so
many crowns.
So many crowns. All of the crowns. This is probably my favorite school picture that I ever took.
This.
Yes, I'm wearing a monogram dress. Don't come for me. Talk to Mary Marr. Also wearing turtlenecks. This is where
I'm real thankful after
This is where it started because I don't wear turtlenecks now. I fucking have.
Your mom loves a turtleneck.
I mean, she might be buried in one. So here's my grandfather right here. And then here we are having some cake blowing
you have
out.
The cutest little freckles on your nose.
I know. I was a cute kid, man. And then, I mean, I'm still, I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah,
I don't know where I was going with that.
Nope. No self-deprecation on this podcast, ma'am. Which birthday do you remember the most? Like stands out the most for you?
Probably my 13th because my dad's old boss owned a limo and he came around and picked us all up in a limousine. And then we went to the movies and then we went to Pizza Hut and
Pizza Hut.
But we got to ride in this limo, which was wild, and have soda, which was just.
I think we should redo this birthday.
Yeah.
Like
the movie we went
get a
to
limo
see
and eat Pizza Hut and drink soda.
Back in the day, movies are not. I don't remember them being like as great as they are now. We went to see the movie Powder. It's about some guy that was albino. I'm almost certain the name of the movie was Powder.
I remember seeing a movie about somebody that was albino, but I couldn't tell you what it was about.
No.
Or the name.
No. So that I remember the movie just being like mediocre.
Right.
But then when we went to Pizza Hut, they had put Happy 13th Birthday Rachel on the sign outside. You know how like Pizza Hut used to have?
Yes.
And you would always,
like the letters you change?
Yes. And I
think McDonald's still has those.
I was
signs.
shooketh, like in my town, my little small town.
Yeah.
Happy 13th birthday, Rachel. Like everyone could see that. I mean, I felt very special.
You should. You are special.
Yeah. And Matthew and Justin never got that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Because then they'd have to have two signs.
Well, the thing was with sharing your birthday with somebody, and I mean, maybe twins feel this. I don't know. I feel like it's probably a little different because they're in utero together, but like, it's kind of like, it's not really yours. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird place because like, I love having a birthday now because it's kind of like my fun fact, but it also it's a weird place to have, with your brothers where you know. Plus they're twins. So they share this bond, this unbreakable bond. Right. And I wasn't in that because I was older than they were. Right. So that was my most memorable birthday.
I love that.
Yeah. I've been having some wild dreams as of late. So I had written down one of the dreams I had, but maybe we'll get to it. We'll see. But there was some fun facts that has happened on October 24th throughout the years. Throughout the years. And one of them was the finding of 2 moons for our good old planet Uranus. So in 1851... This gentleman, William Lassell.
You test me, Rachel.
William Lassell discovers Ariel and Umbriel, which are the 2 moons of Uranus. Cosmic vibes.
Or Uranus.
2 moons.
1 planet.
2 moons. Oh, gross. You know what that... You instantly triggered that. Fuck. That was such a... What was that from? Like...
No, we're not talking about that.
You're the one who brought it up. For someone who doesn't like talking... Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're not going to actually talk about what the reference is.
If
you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you don't know, we're not fucking telling you.
You're not, because we're moving on from that. In 1901, I thought this was a fun fact for Krystyn. Annie Edison Taylor becomes the first person to survive
going over the falls?
Going over the Niagara Falls in a barrel.
Let's go, Annie.
On her 63rd birthday.
You know what? I didn't know her name, but I remember as a child, I remember this vividly. I was 8 years old.
I was like, you were not alive in 1901.
Yes, I remember this vividly. Annie and I went to the falls on a vacay. Just couldn't remember her name. I'm very old, guys.
Remember this vivid. Okay, you're 8.
Yes, I'm 8. We had a trip planned for a weekend to Niagara Falls. And she was the reason I wanted to go over the falls because I was just so enamored with the story. But I remember being there. It was February. Everything is ice. And I'm on crutches because I had broken my foot. And
this is not the time to go over the falls.
No.
Injured 8-year-old.
No. Just
with ice.
With ice. But they had a simulation that you got in. And like, this is what, 1990, I guess. And like, I just thought it was so amazing to get into this like simulation. And they talked about her story and her going over. Is she the one that went over with the cat, or was that another lady? There's some lady that rolled up a mattress inside a barrel and she took her cat with her.
Okay. No, it just says she was the first person to survive. She wasn't the first person to go over the falls, but she lived.
Right.
So, and also, just for the record, on my 63rd birthday, not going over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
What can we do on your 63rd birthday? We've got 20 years to plan. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, we will. We'll plan. Definitely a trip. Trips are always important on birthdays. I like to be...
You like waterfalls?
I like looking at them. Or being...
How do you feel about barrels?
I was about to be like under one, but like being under not the Niagara Falls. No, like...
I feel like that might be worse.
Yeah, no, yeah. The weight of that water is way too intense. But you know... like
you would be dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want that. Okay, so the rest of these really just take a little bit of a turn on my birthday.
Oh, no.
1929, also known as Black Thursday, marks the start of the Wall Street crash.
Nope, just kidding.
Leading into the Great
Financial Plague.
Depression. Yep. A day of big financial shifts. No shit.
I thought you were going to say a day of big financial shits.
Also, that would have been, that's also accurate. I bet a bunch of people on that day were like, fuck October 24th.
Financial shit.
Yes. What? Yeah. And then in 1945, the United Nations is officially established following the end of the Second World War.
What year did you say?
1945.
That would be accurate. I'm pretty sure.
Then in 1962, at the height of the Cuban Missile Crisis, the U.S. and Soviet Union inched dangerously close to a nuclear war before beginning to de-escalate, which is so interesting because I was talking with Emlyn the other day where Isla was telling us how they had a fire drill at school, and Emlyn was like, oh, I used to hate them. And I was like, no, you really hated the ALICE drills, which are the active intruder drills they do in school now. Shooter. And my mom was like, well, back when I was in school and the nuclear, now I'm no scientist by any means. We know this. I don't think that's an appropriate, like, you're getting bombed by a nuke. I would just go outside at that point.
I don't think they can recommend that, Rachel.
I mean, what is a desk? I don't understand the...
Here's Rachel. There's a nuclear bomb coming. She's out there with her Tito's.
I mean, you might as well be like, let's go watch the show. Let's just see it. What is a desk going to do?
Nothing.
I mean, right.
It's a false sense of security for children.
Right. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. You should just pummel their dreams instead and tell them to go outside into the radioactive waste.
That's right. But get it over with. Just
don't
get it over with.
Don't forget your vodka, kids.
That's right. It'll be in your bag.
Just clear. Guys, I'm just saging. I'm just clearing the space. There's
I have a solution. Yeah, I have a solution. I'm going to protect myself with my spray.
Oh my God, this like...
Everyone is now visualizing.
You and I out there like...
Well, the other thing
Stevie Nicks styles.
Yeah, no. Yes.
I wore the right thing for this.
Yes, you did. And yes, we would be doing that.
It has fringe on the bottom too. So if I twirl while I'm doing this, it'll look magnificent as I die.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the one thing I was thinking about, which is really great for us because this is our podcast and this is our platform, is it's like the coolest diary entry of where we are in our lives.
Oh my God, yeah.
So when we go, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren can be like, our grandma, like we know what was happening in her life, right?
Right.
And not that I want to get political because I don't, and we don't, that's not part of our brand. But I think it's important that we talk a little bit about how fucking heavy energy is right now in our country in
talking about
2025.
It's
right?
Not heavy at all. Everything is fine, Rachel.
Everything is so not fine. Like I
Passive vodka.
Am constantly like, nope. Like I can't allow myself to get embroiled with it. Like I have to protect myself. Because it's fucking wild. It's so polarizing where we are, not only as a country, the United States of America is in this very volatile place, but as a world, we're in this like crazy place too.
Yes, because everyone hates us.
Also true.
Yeah.
And so whenever we look back on this particular episode in this particular year in 2025, it's, again, I don't want to bring up specific events, but
I really hope this whole like
it's heavy
nuclear talk is not foreshadowing.
Well,
like, let me go back in time.
I don't know. I mean, like in all seriousness, like it is not out of the realm of possibilities, and it is way more fucking serious than it was in the 60s.
Right.
Like we get into some of this shit and there is no going back. And we've talked about the fact that like I don't want to be one of those people that gets left to survive on Earth. Fucking take me. Let's go. I'll come back at some point. I don't want to live in that world. I'm struggling to live in the world we are now because shelling out love and compassion and empathy and understanding and having people embrace it truly at a cellular level is a lot of work.
Right.
You know, It's a lot. So I hope this leads us into a good place because I want to talk a little bit about numerology and my birthday.
I love it. Let's get rid of the nuclear war and go just straight into also the tagline, the gift of Rachel, from nuclear wars to numerology. Just named the episode, guys.
I mean, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good. Just put your birthday crown on and pull up some numbers.
43. She's 43, guys. I'm really sorry that I could not present you with Troy Polamalu today on your birthday. We would have had to leave, guys, because this
would have. Listen, at any point, it doesn't
sorry,
need.
Jeff.
It doesn't need to be. No, I'm not. I'm not into Troy like that.
I don't think that's what you said on the last episode. We talked about him.
I mean, I do have a deep love for Troy Polamalu.
How deep? It's the love.
I am not
in your heart, Rachel.
Listen, I love Troy Polamalu, but I respect Troy Polamalu.
Like I would respect the shit out of him.
Yeah, I don't know. Like because he's such an honest man.
I feel like this was a very different conversation. Was it him or Hines Ward?
Oh no, not Hines. Mm-mm.
Okay, so no, we definitely had
Hines. I think is very attractive. Not that I don't think Troy is, but I have such a deep respect for Troy. It like goes past sexual attraction.
They're vibing on it.
I feel like you have like lust for somebody, but like I have a deep love for Troy Polamalu.
And I hope he watches this. He's like,
Troy, if you do watch this, just know I don't want to do you. I just want to be your friend. I have too much respect for you and for your family. And for myself. Damn. This should be first.
That should be first. Well, we definitely turned things around, guys. We are headed in the right direction. Happy birthday, my friend.
Bless. Okay, so I want to get into the numerology. I also would like to put it out to the gods of the universe that I would like a better national day than what is on October 24th, which is the National Day of Bologna.
My God. Why would you want anything else, Rachel? You have everything you can ask for.
Need a fucking day.
Stop it. The national, is it National or International Day of Bologna?
No, it's just National Bologna Day. Bologna. That is bologna. It's fucking bullshit bologna is what it is. Meat substitute. Ugh. So annoyed. So annoyed. It is also the United Nations Day, which I like, but I don't know how you couple those two together. Have a bologna. I mean, I am from Pittsburgh, and I do enjoy. Have you ever had a bologna sandwich?
Shouldn't it be the International Day of Chipped Ham then?
Isley's. Give me some chipped ham.
You guys.
Okay, so numerology, life path number. We're going to start with my life path number.
Okay.
And what you do is you just add everything up together. So 10, 24,
and then
1982.
Right.
So my life path number is 9. And the number 9 is all about humanitarianism compassion and completion, right? So like 9s are always completion. 1s are the beginning of things, projects, initiatives, all of whatever you can begin. And then 9 is the completion of that. So people with people with life path 9s often feel called to serve others, heal, contribute to the greater good.
Well, and I think this totally goes along with you being a Libra Scorpio. I almost called it a trust.
I thought you were going to say trine.
A cusp.
A cusp, yeah.
Because people are naturally drawn to you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a part of that. Like, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Aha. Attraction. Jeez. Baloney attraction.
Yep. And there's a deep sense of empathy, creativity, and spiritual insight. And I'm like, yes, yes, and fucking yes.
So I find this so interesting because if you were born in a different year and you had a different life path number, I wonder what parts of that Libra Scorpio you would pull from that would be different.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why like the numerology is so specific to your year because it can differ from year to year to year to year. And your sun, moon, and rising where your planets are aligned.
Right.
But I just find so much truth in this. When I read this stuff, I'm like, it resonates so hard. More so than some of the other spiritual modalities that are out there. So the day of my birth, which is the 2/4, that's 6 energy. So this is responsibility, nurturing, family, balance, and love. People with a 6th day of birth often feel a strong duty to care for others, create harmony, and build supportive environments. Also fucking tracks. That's all I want to do all the time.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Now my month vibration, so October is a 1. Again, you're talking about beginnings. So independence, leadership, initiative, self-expression. I'm very good at all of those things. That's a lot of just who I am. And even like growing up, I got a lot of, I never had to worry about you because you were always fine. You were always independent right from the beginning.
Well, you have this like nurturing mama's heart. And I think that that's probably transcended since you were a kid. You know, like part of your gifts as a friend and a mom and a co-host and a wife and all the amazing things that you are have to do with your ability to nurture and care for people. It's baked into everything that you do.
It is.
And it's really cool to see that reflected in the numbers. Because like as your friend, I know that, I see that, I feel that. But then to see that reflected there is really cool.
Yeah. So my year, 1982, this is for the vibration. So it's a 2. It adds up to 1982 adds up to a 2 because it adds up to 20 and then you add the 2 and the 0. You always have to deduce it down to a singular number between 1 and 9.
It's a order of operations, guys.
Order of operations. And 2 energy is cooperation, partnership, diplomacy. And 1982 was a year focused on relationships, sensitivity, and balance. Now, I think I struggle with balance sometimes, just to be completely transparent, because I put way too much on my plate. And then I'm like, constantly like running around. But
that's one of the cards I pulled for today was temperance, which is all about finding your balance.
Yeah. It's a constant theme in my life. So, and for listeners out there, you can type your birthday into any AI and they will be able to give you some of these numbers. So, if math isn't your thing and you're like, I don't feel like mathing today, just type this in and it'll give you a whole download that you can just read through.
I was trying to pull it up, but I would also suggest looking up My Human Design with all of your birth chart information. It is so spot on, and they do incorporate numerology into it as well.
So it's astrologically based?
It is astrologically based, but it is like a personality profile almost.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually really, really cool. I want to personally know more about it because I want to be able to incorporate it more. But if there's a little bit of homework for you guys, go look at My Human Design.
No, that's very cool.
Let me ask you this. What is your favorite memory from this last year?
I really enjoyed when Jeff and I were in Key West. That was a lot of fun. I find that like I've done a good job this past year in reflecting, doing better self-care. I love to be a mom, but it's a challenging job. It's a constant job. And there are times in the evenings where I'm like, I'm done. Mom has checked out. I am in my bedroom. I am in my bed. Figure it out. Right. And our kids are old enough where they can understand and respect that. Isla still needs a little bit of time sometimes. But that to me is I've gotten better at carving out time where I'm not required by somebody. And that's even true for like the podcast and the tasks we have to do for this, and building my business and the tasks I have to do for that. I have found that if I need to take a nap, if I need to do a meditation, there no longer is guilt or this thought that I'm being lazy.
Right.
I am very much stepping into that to say no. So when Jeff and I get our time, he has the ability to fill my cup in all the ways. But that energy where when we get together and we are able to be a couple without our children, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love Key West. The energy down there is great. The food's good. The drinks are good. Life is just simple. It's fun. There's live music everywhere. There's just a vibe there, man. There's a whole vibe there where it's just like, relax.
For as many friends that we have that love Key West, travel to Key West, have lived in Key West, all the things. I have not been to Key West, and I've done a lot of traveling.
You have. It's an easy 1.5-hour flight from Pittsburgh. You can get a direct flight down there. So we need to make that happen. But again, it needs to just be us. Yeah. Right. Key West is not a kid place.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
It's just... So that for me in the past year, Jeff and I, we had gone to Key West in November of last year, right before Thanksgiving. And it was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. It's hard for me to think about a lot of things or memories that don't involve my kids.
Oh, for sure.
You know, not that I'm not saying I don't enjoy them. It's just, it's a different energy. It's just, and anybody who's out there that has kids, they will get this. Like, I'll put this out there. I don't get behind the philosophy that my kids are my best friends. It like is a pet peeve of mine when people are like, oh, my kid's my best friend. I'm like, what? Why? Like, what? Do you talk about sex with your kids? Like how, like, do you talk about intimate, like what? Like my friendships that I have with my close girlfriends, most of the topics we talk about are not kid friendly, nor would they even understand it.
I think that there's space to have a friendship with your children. Now, it's a different kind of friendship, though.
But like, you know the people I'm talking about, that they put so much pressure on their kids because they're like, no, my kid's my best friend. My life revolves around my kids.
Right. I think those are the kind of relationships where you put your happiness like dependent upon other people rather than like, you know, there's a lot of people that have adult children that like they have established like.
That's different. I'm not talking about that. Right. Because there will be time for us to have true friendships with our children when we're not raising them.
Right.
But when you're raising a kid and you're like, my 8-year-old's my best friend. That's weird.
She's coming for you guys.
It's just a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Like when I hear women, mostly women say that, I'm like, we're not going to be friends. That'll be the first thing I tell you what's fucked up about you. Yeah, why do you think your 8-year-old's your best friend?
This is one of the things about Rachel that we love and we're going to celebrate is her ability to speak her mind, guys. She doesn't give many fucks.
Oh, that was solid. We did just celebrate our 13th wedding anniversary. That was a fun day. I really wish you were there. You know, I really wish there were certain life events that we were both at.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? Like,
I was on bed rest for your wedding. You mean your wedding?
Yeah. I thought you couldn't be there because you were photographing.
No, because you had asked me we had talked about me photographing your wedding at one point.
No, I thought you were photographing a wedding, but maybe that was Raina. That was a different friend that was photographing a wedding. That
I was
be
pregnant
there.
with Evie.
Yes.
And I was on bed rest.
Yes.
Sadly, I could not come.
No. But we also had just really gotten to know each other. We weren't overly close at that point.
Right. We were friends, but we weren't like...
But I'd want you to be at my wedding being as close as we are now.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we've even gotten so much closer since I got married.
Oh, for sure. And I was so glad to be at your wedding.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was a lot of fun. There was a lot of fun memories from that.
I have a
lot of weird things though too. But you know what I mean? Like there was just looking back at like friendships and like people who were there.
I think that's every wedding ever.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There was so much weird stuff that happened at my wedding too.
Right.
It's hilarious. And
I just think it's all like the normal, like it's just a more normal progress of time and how things change. And it is cool to go back and think about that though.
Yeah.
How much you've grown.
Yeah. So for wrapping this episode up, I think for me, for this particular year, it's a reflection of what has been me up to this 43rd year. And yes, I want to take things into the next year, but I really want to work on healing the 43 years that I've had on this earth and what needs to be truly healed and worked through and forgiven. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at this place.
It's so funny that you say that because I wasn't sure if we would get to a place in this episode because nothing is scripted here, guys. We have a loose agenda of what we're going to talk about.
Loose lips, loose agenda. These lips.
It is too early in the recording day for me to lose my shit. But if we were going to get into any sort of rituals, the one that I was going to recommend, if you are also celebrating a birthday right now, was reflective mirror work. So scrying, shadow journaling, any sort of ritual that involves that bit of reflection. So I love that you brought that back around.
Yeah, it's a theme that's been presenting itself.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. You know, I'm ready.
You should go to like one of those fun houses with all the different kinds of mirrors.
Oh, yeah. Like, I feel those always make me think of like Atlantic City or
but it would be like it would be very interesting to try and do some sort of a ritual around that because there's so many different perspectives.
Yes. And ultimately, like what it comes down to too is just, you know, you go to bed with yourself, you wake up with yourself, you're your one true constant. And so different people's perspectives matter, but not at the same time. And so it's like, I feel like we just get caught up. A lot of my youth, a lot of my adolescence was trying to people please. Yeah, because I was a protector and a big sister to them. And I fully took that on to a almost like over the top because I didn't know any better. And so just knowing how to go back and forgive that and really stand in my own power and be my own friend, you know?
Yeah.
I was so good at being my own friend with my imagination, but you put me around other kids and I instantly was like, what can I do to get them to like me?
Right. Well, and this reminds me of something that keeps coming up for me too in my own healing journey, which is just because we think something or feel something doesn't mean it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean it's truth.
Right. Yep.
Even our memory or recollection of something.
Oh my God. So 100%.
Right. And there's people like dig their heels in about, no, this is the way it is, or this is the way it was, or this is what happened, or this is how I was wronged, or whatever it might be.
Yes.
And they just live in that shit. They just live in the shit.
Yep.
Don't live in the shit, guys.
No.
Let it go.
Yeah.
It's one perspective. There are a million other reflections happening at the same time from different angles.
So true.
So don't hold yourself back.
Yes. And I think now that I have all these tools in my toolbox to do this healing in a really beautiful way, that's also why I'm ready.
Right.
It takes time to get to a place to be ready to do
100%.
work.
Well, I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate your intuition, your gift of magic, your ability to always bring us back around to what feels true, and your ability to connect and love on people.
Thanks.
So send her some birthday love, you guys, if you want to tag her on social media and just remind her how fucking amazing she is, this lady. Very thankful for you.
I am thankful for you too.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thanks.
Don't
Make me cry. I know.
I mean, you can cry if you want to.
My eyes are filling up, but yeah, no, I will take that.
Good.
And I will take all the love from you guys too.
All right.
Until next year.
Birthday.
Oh my God.
Bringing it back.
That's right.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Ciao.